Tired of jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.
And I think we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver, now driving the van on my way back to Florida. Oh, guys and gals, this is basically going to be a rant, but it's a good rant, and I'll tell you why. Because I see more opportunity right now than I've ever seen before. It's so relevant what is going on. We have one of the Cardone brothers, I think it's Grant. He is selling his jet. He's selling his house. He's literally telling his wife, look for a house that we can rent. He's renting a house so he can sell his house for friggin' Bitcoin. If that doesn't give you a signal of what is going on, while everyone else is nervous, those who recognize where we're at and where this is going, because we are replacing the whole system. The whole system is getting replaced. And I do mean the whole system. Japan, China, Russia, America, even Canada is actually getting pushed into the new system. What is the new system? The new system is gold and Bitcoin. I can't tell you how many people I've heard who were huge silver people, who as soon as it hit over 100, they tried to sell it and they couldn't sell it. When they could sell it, they were getting charged a 30% fee to sell it. It was at 100. They were only getting offers for 70 cents on. And so many of them are like, what the hell? What good is value if it isn't liquid? And that's the key. What a lot of silver bugs and the gold bugs are realizing, gold and silver hold their value as long as you're not going to sell it, which actually completely defeats the point of really hanging on to it. Because if you know your asset is not liquid, in fact, I had one guy, he had 1,000 ounces of silver. 1,000 ounces of silver. That's a lot of damn silver. He could not sell it. And he lives in Las Vegas. He could not sell it. 1,000 ounces. it was worthless. It was worthless. He reached out. Now, mind you, he eventually sold it. I think the price, I think he said it was like 108. They gave him $72 an ounce. $72 an ounce. Luckily, when he originally bought it, I think he said it was like $8 an ounce or something like that. I don't know. And he the price, because it's all rigged. It's the price we see is not the sales price. Now, they also do this on exchanges. If you've noticed, if you're on Coinbase or something like that, if they'll have a price, oh, the Bitcoin's at $90,000. But if you buy it, they charge you $91,000. But if you sell it, it's $89,000. That's a float. Well, I know why they do it, because as soon as you sell it, they don't automatically have someone who's willing to buy it unless it's a large exchange or a large over the counter, and that's like their float. I completely get that. Completely get that. But they also charge you a fee, which is crazy. But it's this new system. What everyone who is selling silver and gold, you're not selling to other silver and gold people. You're selling to China. You're selling to probably the US government. You're selling to all of these other entities that are rolling up the old system's value into gold. The problem is us little guys, we get screwed every time this happens. It's it's what they did in 1933. Remember, they told everyone it's illegal to own any gold. You have to bring in your gold. Well, as soon as you bring it in, they revalue it. That's exactly what they're doing right now. They're revaluing it. And in this market, the weakest hand is the seller, not the buyer, especially if you're China or the US or some large national, uh, large friggin' buyer. Plus, they're using the paper, the derivatives, in order to short the market, which drops the price. It's all fucking manipulated. And we are we are the exit liquidity. That's us. It's such a fucked up system, right? But there's opportunity in the new system with AI, with robotics, with all of this rolling out. When I say this is a new system, I mean this is a new system. And the good part is it is a completely decentralized system, because for the first time in US and global history, open source source is winning. Regulations cannot keep up with open source. It's open source. It changes every day. That's what we're seeing in AI. That's what we are seeing with the Claude bot. Is if you guys have not resorts, I think it's called I think it's called OpenClaw. This software, these agents, these lobsters, they're improving every day, every single day. Last year, apparently 300,000 jobs were either lost or not hired because of AI. Last year was the first year it was really applicable, where user interfaces were available. And we lost, or we did not have the opportunity of 300,000 jobs. Those 300,000 jobs were replaced or not hired, and they're using AI. We remember the old days when we were all worried about, like, the Cubans and the Mexicans and the Indians and the Chinese. They're going to take our jobs. Well, guys, the Cubans, the Mexicans, the Chinese, the Indians, they're all getting replaced too. We're all getting replaced. But here's the good news. You can replace yourself. Everyone watching this right now, you should be looking in and using AI. You probably heard several other people talk about this. It's very important that you realize code is no longer humans. Humans are no longer writing code. That actually took a lot of time. When you wrote 100,000 lines of code, that was a lot of time. Then you had to test it, you had to check it, you had to do other stuff. We now have agents, we have AIs writing the code. Then you launch an AI and AI. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. You launch an AI swarm, all right? And that swarm, that's the of age of AI agents. They test their own code, and every single day they upgrade their own code. That, and what's crazy, it's milliseconds. It's milliseconds of an upgrade. They look at it, they say, what's the most efficient and needed use case for this code now? You can run this yourself. You can have an agent as an employee, as an assistant, as a worker. can literally replace yourself. Even me, right? I host a show online. That's what I do. I have clubs. We have resort. We have a credit union. We have clubs. We have all of this. And yet the world of AI completely opens up all of that. All of that. And it brings efficiency into everything. Everything. Looks at your organization, then rearranges it in the most profitable way. This is like hiring the best CEO in the world. And this is what's also crazy. We now have agents that are launching corporations and LLCs who are hiring humans as their human representative. So you have an AI company, and I swear to God, this is true. You have AI corporations that are hiring CEOs. And in the ad, it says, as CEO, you are not going to make any of the choices. You're only a front. You're only the human representative of the agents. So we have AI that's hiring. Oh, here, let me phrase it like this. You have AI agents hiring human agents. We're going to have people working for AI companies. And I'm not exaggerating. All right. Let this kind of roll out. You could hire, you don't even have to hire an agent. You can create an agent, have it actually come up with an idea for a company, have the agent run the company, and you're just the human interface. The world is changing so quickly, so freaking quickly. I have a friend who owned a crypto exchange. Someone launched an AI company that is ran by AIs. That new AI company has more users in a week than my friend's exchange had in 2 years. Let that sink in. Let that really sink in, that an AI company, because an AI agent can create other agents with zero cost. So the agent hires with no pay other agents to run an exchange. That exchange has more users in one, it might be 1 week or 2 weeks. than my friend's exchange had in 2 years. This is next level shit, guys. This is unreal on how quickly this is moving. Let me put it this way. All right. Apple, hear me out. Apple is going to launch a robot. That's why last year they shut down their Apple car. They were actually going to make a car, but they shut that down. And they didn't really explain why they shut that down. Word is, Apple is making a robot. The robot is going to link with your Apple iPhone. This is getting crazy, guys. Crazy. Because we have, oh, I wish I was in front of my laptop. I'll play this clip tomorrow. There's a robot. I don't remember the name of the company. I'll let you know tomorrow. They have it doing gymnastics, and I don't mean like a somersault, all of that. This thing looks like an Olympic gymnast, and it's a robot. They have these exact robots. I think, I want to say, are they in China? I don't remember. They have 12,000 of them working at a plant, I think in China. There's 0 humans on the floor. That whole plant, I want to say it's for Honda or Toyota, something like that. There's 0 humans on the floor. The only humans work in the offices. And those people who work in the offices are getting replaced with AI agents who can talk with the robots on the floor in real time. They literally are like psychically linked, Wi-Fi, of course, linked with the robots. Where is this world going? Where are we all going? The future is so crazy. Because remember, last year, 300,000 jobs lost. 300,000 jobs lost or not created because of AI. How many do you think will happen this year? If we had 300,000 last year, that's what we are going to talk about on the other side of this commercial break. Sherpa, hope you're paying attention. Roll the ad.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
All right, we are back. Now, here's what I want to announce. For the members of our club, I am going to have a show. I'm launching a lot of shows as soon as I wrap up the mining operation in Texas. Probably before, I think I might actually do my first show maybe on Saturday morning. I don't know yet, but this is what we are going to do, because we need to prepare our members for this. All right, there's a membership level. It's $9.99 a month. Now, that's our lowest tier. That's where you don't really have access to all of our other higher member tiers, but that right there, $9.99 a month, will give you all of our shows. And I want to launch an AI show where you and I learn together how we use AI, what it is, how we use it, is it safe, what is out there, who's freaking talking about what, and then we talk about it. This is the future. This is the future. That's why I'm getting into, that's why we're launching the mining company, because we have to shift. We have to shift how we look at everything with AI now. I have seen too much. I've watched too many shows. I'm hearing from too many friends who are like, this is going to change everything. When I originally launched our laptops, I was explaining, in the future, your laptop will actually be your employee. You'll have applications on your laptop that will make you money. This is what I was actually talking about, is the AI and the AI agents. At that time, they did not actually call them agents. They actually called them nodes. And as it evolved from node to God, what was the name that they had after? I don't remember. Well, eventually everyone landed on agents. That's where this is all friggin' going. And what's crazy, and I've had conversations with friends about this. This right now, this is the equivalent of getting involved with the Bitcoin in 2011 because so few people are getting into the AI world. Now, we have all of the large language models. That's fine. Those are the big boys. Now that we have agents, this is where, like I said earlier, this is where we reach a point where we can all create open source agents. This is, and I'll tell you the truth, guys, I'm new to this. I'm just learning how this is shaping out. It's so early. That's why I want to host these shows, because if we learn how to use this early, we have an advantage. I'll tell you right now, guys, the future is knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more valuable you are. And there's so many applications that, and everything's improving so quickly. We're on a fucking S curve because there's so much changing right now. We are in the fourth turning. It's obvious now. It is obvious. And this is the key. You cannot be afraid. Shit changes. If you are uncomfortable with change, you're going to be very uncomfortable for the next probably 10 years, because we are going to have 100 years of innovation in probably 3 years. 3 years. It's so important that, and shout out to Jordy, I think his last name is Vassar, Jordy Vassar. I've watched several of his shows, and he's going headlong in AI. And I use it, but unfortunately, I'm not a very technical guy. Like, I don't know, I have no idea how you write code. Well, it's reached a friggin' point where you can literally create an application with your voice. All right. One of our associates, and I'm actually going to have him on the show. All right. Hey, Jim, you know who you are, Flanagan. You are going to help me do, because he's all AI. He is in AI like AI swiped his girlfriend. The use cases are unreal. But we have a lot of websites. My good friend Jim is creating the website for our resort. He has created and worked out a very back-end complicated website for our resort. There's a lot friggin' to it. You have rooms, you have calendars. Uh, there's a lot behind a resort website. Now, mind you, this is also Flanagan. So he works like 12 or 14 hours a day, and he basically lives on Red Bull. He has created and almost wrapped up a full website in 2 days. And he says, I should have it ready for you to look at probably by Wednesday. That's 4 days on a complicated website. This isn't, hey, slap up some pictures, shit like that. Because this is all in-house creation. I'm telling you now, we are getting rid of all of our website agencies, all of our advertising agencies. We don't need them. This is why I want to host this show, because it's so fundamental that you and your children, and if you got grandchildren, that they realize what's going on. It's so important that you wrap your head around, because I'll tell you what, guys, the automobile was created, and we're all riding around on horses, and we're all making whips and buggies. That's where we're at. That's how quickly this is going to shift. Let me put it this way. In New York, I think it was in 1899, in New York, there was one automobile. By 1905, you couldn't see a horse in New York. 5 years. 5 years. And that's horse and buggy. That's incredible. This is going to happen so much quicker. And we, as an organization, we have to change. We have to look at the world through new eyes. Because this is not the same world. This is nowhere near the same world. And we have to shift, or we get run over. So this is coming so quickly, guys. Let me put it this way: there was, I'm trying to remember the name of the AI company, launched 2 years ago, got a ton of investment into it. They're no longer around. They went bye-bye. They got replaced in less than 2 years. And when they launched, they were the hot topic. They're awesome. Look at OpenAI. OpenAI is bleeding money, and they're being outperformed. OpenAI, they got hundreds of billions of dollars of fucking investment, and they're getting their asses handed to them. It's incredible to watch. This is going to be such a crazy next few years. And have no fear. AI and cryptos, especially the Bitcoin, are all linked. It's all digital value. It's all digital value. I asked a friend of mine, what does the world look like in 4 years? And this is an AI guy. He's like, I have no clue. I have no clue. What? At least, at least when they launched the automobile, at least we had a vision. What's the world going to look like in 5 years? A lot more cars. Okay. A lot more people riding around in automobiles. What we have right now, this is closer to the rollout of electricity. Let me explain. Initially, when they rolled out electricity, that was for light bulbs. They had one use case. One use case. They're like, we can basically create light using resistance in a light bulb. Electric light. Woo! Within 10 years of electricity, there were thousands of products. Electric motors. There were early washers. They didn't have dryers yet. There were electric washing machines. There were water pumps. There were electrical generation using water, using gravity. That one, and remember, electricity was not intelligence. It was just electricity. Electricity doesn't think. It isn't intelligent. It's just electric. Now we have electric intelligence. which is basically us. They say it's AI, artificial intelligence. We have such egos. We think that intelligence is a human thing, that it's something only we create. So any other energy that creates intelligence, well, that's artificial intelligence. That isn't human intelligence. Well, what happens when the AI is smarter than the humans? Who is artificial then? Who is the AI when the AI is smarter than humans? What's the world going to look like when the weakest link in the intellectual chain? What's the world going to look like when the weakest link in that intellectual exchange is a human? Let that fucking sink in. And it ain't long, guys. It ain't long at all. We got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of shows I got to. Because what's crazy, we need it all. We need a history show. We need an AI show. We need to look at our honest history and then look at the future and go, okay, where the hell is all of this friggin' going? Where the hell is all of this leading? Well, for one, I'm just going to move forward, guys. There's no other choice. We have to move forward, or we get run over. There is no other option. What's crazy is everyone's Blockbuster. Every single one of us is Blockbuster. Every corporation is Blockbuster. Fucking Google is Blockbuster. Unless Google advances. This is a whole new world, guys. A whole new world. All right, well, I'm gonna get a hold of Jim Flanagan. Jimmy, it's a heads up, brother. Sorry I didn't tell you before. I want you to help me put together a show, which won't take long, because really, the first few shows are just going to be, what the fuck is AI? What are the websites? What is an agent? How do you create an agent? How do you safely create an agent? Whew. Guys, we got everything changed. We got the Bitcoin changing the world. We have AI changing the world. We have agents changing the world. The world is changing. Heads up, by the way. The world's changing. we don't know what the future is because we are the ones who have to build it. This is so crazy. I mean, am I the only one who is witnessing this all friggin' go on and just in awe? There's opportunity out there. But what's crazy, just like with our clubs, we have to create it. There's no one, because this is so fucking decentralized. Everyone listening right now will have an agent on your phone, and you'll use it on a daily basis. Hell, you may use it on an hourly basis. I don't know yet, but I would not be fucking surprised if you did. All right, Sherpa, give me a couple of more minutes and then we are going to wrap this up. This is my message. I have had a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days, and I have been on a lot of phone calls. I have been just looking at things and really just kind of step back and go, what the fuck is going on? And I think I have a picture of it. And we have to shift. We need education on AI at our clubs. No question. We need education on AI, on privacy, on security, on opportunity. We need our members at our clubs ready for this. We need to show the members how this works, how to implement it, how to use it, and use it safely. This is just like early Bitcoin. Not only do you need to learn a new technology, you have to learn how to use it safely. We're in the early days of fucking Bitcoin before we had seed phrases. Some of you don't remember that. Hell, I don't even remember that. That was before me. But that's where we're at. Okay. We will be putting out a video. I got to talk with Jim. I'd like to roll one out this week. Let's see how busy he is. There's a $9.99 a month membership on our website. The link is under the description. We need to learn together. This is all right, Sherpa. Let's wrap this up. I love you guys. Everyone have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Patrick, and we will definitely talk more about AI and what the hell is coming. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Tired of jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.